And just this one idea that Nick had to always pin the person together as a team really sets us apart. It's just another thing that me and Nick have that has been done by a bunch of great tag teams, but that just really sets us apart because we're not just two guys in it for ourselves. No, we are in it for each other's benefit.
We have Kenny Kalypso, the Pineapple Lord, for joining us on this program. Thank you so much for having you on.
Thank you for having me. This is so cool. Long time coming for me. Uh, so thank you.
Yeah, we had Nick on, so I was like, I knew we were gonna have to put Kenny on, but for some reason my scheduling said big no. So I'm like, when that opened, I think like a few weeks ago, I was like, screw it, let's just do it. I have some openings here. So we'll talk about your training and how long have you been wrestling for that time, and what was your school's training before even stepping on the ring?
Okay, for sure. So I've been training for about 6 years professionally. First match was, I believe, March 26, 2019,
Okay.
for Texas All Star Wrestling. And that's the school that gave me my name and my first foot in the door. But to I started my training with Booker T's Reality of Wrestling.
Okay. Because I was thinking about, because like with someone with that span too, we'll talk Texas All Star, because I know one big name that kind of came up is Brian Keith. Have you ever had interactions with him while you were training at Texas All Star Wrestling?
Absolutely, that was when I first met him. I don't think he was road champion yet when he
Okay.
started coming to training sessions, helping us out and stuff, and watching him just grow and grow and grow and grow was just something so cool. So shout out to BK, man. How
I
is
knew I had
she
to bring that
here?
up too, because I'm like Texas. I was like, wait a second, it's Frankie. But for your experience that you're learning to have the pineapple and Kenny Calypso, like how did that character came to be?
Oh man, shout out to Mama Calypso. She's the best. Mama Calypso was coming to the shows and bringing a lot of the family, and uh, the thing was she would get a pineapple and
Okay.
she would gut it and make a alcoholic and soon after a non-alcoholic a pineapple drink. And she would bring them to the shows, and uh, it got so it got so popular that the fans wanted one. But what made it really cool is that I came out with non-alcoholic, by the way.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, there's kids in those shows.
Came out with a non-alcoholic drink. I think this was 2020, 2021
Okay.
for my time in PWF. I think I wrestled Exodus Prime, and I brought the pineapple out, and everybody's loved it ever since.
And because like going from Texas All Star, which is like one school of thought and training, to reality, which is pretty much close to what you can experience in a WWE type training. What was that transition like, going from Texas All Star to being in reality?
Well, I know I kind of said everything backwards, but I was in Reality of Wrestling
Okay.
first, and then I made the transition to Texas All Star. But I for the time that I was in Reality of Wrestling, I would say it taught me a lot of structure. There was a lot of maintenance. That uh, went into paying your dues. So get in. grab a broom, grab a dustpan, get this place looking nice and clean before you even start, doing any rolls and doing any conditioning and
Okay.
things of that nature. Um, uh, Being part of security, doing while the bigger stars or the more established people are doing shows. It just taught me that you're going to be behind the scenes for a while.
Okay.
Um, and transitioning to Texas All Star, my first day they put me in the ring. I told them,
Wow.
yeah. They they put me in the ring. I learned how to bump. I had already knew how to roll from my time in reality of wrestling. So the rolls, I had them in my back pocket. I was cool on that, but I learned how to bump. I learned how to hit the ropes. I learned spots, conditioning, lucha. Oh man, I learned so much stuff from Texas All Star. Quick shout out to my coaches, uh, Terry Calhoun, Scobie Gober, Jason Sullivan. They got your boy right and gave me my name, Kenny Kalypso. They gave me my name, Kenny Kalypso, and that's where I had my first match.
Wow. Because you sense there's a bit more. There's still you had more opportunities in Texas All Star Wrestling, but you had your foundations from reality, so it must have been easy for you to learn more from where reality left off and just build that up on Texas All Star Wrestling.
Absolutely, it was very easy to transition. So yes, definitely reality of wrestling gave me that uh, that foundational structure. Like if you're building a house, they gave me the framework, and then when I went to Texas All Star, they gave me all the inner workings and made it look nice in the scenario in the scenario that I'm a house.
And how long has that been from Texas All Star to New Texas? How long was the change like from Texas All Star all the way to New Texas?
Oh my goodness. Texas All Star, like my first my first match, March 19th, 2019.
Okay.
Um, or March 29th, 23rd, one of them. March 20
It's
something,
somewhere in the month.
2019. And New Texas started, oh my God. It's 2025. I want to say New Texas started uh, for me 2023.
Oh, okay. That's still a lengthy
2023.
time. And I was
Yeah.
gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that too. Within the year in 2019 to those 4 years, what was it like to at least learn as much as you can in Texas All Star to now you're making your base in New Texas?
Well, shout out to my tag team partner, my brother Jus Nic, one more time. If it wasn't for him finding and recognizing the opportunity at New Texas with Texas Contender Series and telling everybody that would listen, hey, come through. They have something special going on. Come through. You'll
Ah,
learn something. Come through. I promise you, he told everybody who would listen. And I love any opportunity it is to learn. So I jumped on it.
okay.
But in between my start in Texas All Star Wrestling in 2019 and my start at, I want to say it was Texas Contender Series 23. Yeah, we're at 50. 354 now. It's crazy. But my first Texas Contender Series 23, I believe. In between that time, I spent a lot of time in Lucha Promotions and Premier Wrestling Federation here in Houston, Texas. I am almost a Grand Slam champion there. I spent a lot of time and a lot of learning has went down at Premier Wrestling Federation.
What would you describe your style of wrestling?
I I like to tell people that I'm a hybrid because I wouldn't consider myself a high flyer even though I do that well. And I'm not just out there fly. I don't like doing springboards, okay?
I mean, if you're Jay Lethal, you might as well.
Yeah. He still has he even has like a really cool handspring
Lethal injection.
the lethal injection. Yes. Oh my god. I I know I can do it because he's doing it, but it's just like,
that's your like platform. Like if Jay Lethal could do it, I could do
yes,
it.
I can do it. Yeah, the black machismo, I can do it. Yeah.
But to have that change within high flying and technicals, like where did you find that balance of figuring out your own style of wrestling?
Well, my favorite wrestler of all time is Eddie Guerrero, and he was a great technical wrestler, and he was also a great high flyer, and also a great character with tons of charisma. And I I really model after Eddie Guerrero in a lot of ways. Just wanting to be good on the mat, good on the mic, good bell to bell, and not even just good, but excel in these areas.
Because now New Texas is your home now, and after all of the years that you're doing and training and making your name in the Texas wrestling scene, what makes New Texas that home for you?
Oh my God. So I would always see stuff about New Texas Pro when I was during my time in Texas All Star Wrestling, and a lot of the guys that I was watching on Reality of Wrestling before I even stepped foot into the ring had a stint or were current champions at New Texas Pro. So my idols, the people that I looked up to in this business, the people that I wanted to wrestle and share the same locker room with, held these same championships before. So I it was a no brainer, like I need to get there. And when when Nick just blew the doors open and joined Texas Contender Series. He was like, "Hey man, you want to get on New Texas? Come on, this is it over here." I was like, "Let me go." So yes, that's it. It was a no brainer to just jump on the opportunity to be a part of New Texas in any way, shape, or form.
Did you ever find your voice? I'm sure, like throughout that whole time, in training from reality to Texas All Stars, did you ever find your voice finally while training at New Texas?
Uh, Elaborate a little more when you say find my voice.
Like your identity, because of course,
Mhm.
people change, and throughout that time, and throughout their training, they're figuring themselves out
Mhm.
as a wrestler. Did you ever find your identity as a wrestler, or it's just the culmination of all of your time in training, and New Texas was kind of that sweet spot for you to figure out your voice and your character and Of course, of course, yourself as a wrestler.
I would say when it comes to New Texas, it is the latest chapter in the evolution of Kenny Calypso. F- uh, I had uh I had a following before I joined New Texas slash Texas Contender Series. So I would say I found my voice during my PWF run. Um, Around the time uh I won my second PWF Premier Championship, which is their top title. I would say I really found my voice as Kenny Calypso, and also as a standard bearer in Texas, holding a flagship championship, or making a championship desirable to others. You know, elevating the title, as they would say. Um, I, uh, that's where I was able to find my voice. But New Texas is by far the biggest platform that I've ever worked for consistently. So they're taking everything that I've learned from these other stints and these other promotions, and just fine tuning it and molding it, chipping away at all the stuff that nobody told me, no, you need to leave that behind. Yeah, yeah, go
Oh.
ahead and take this out, put this in. And so many conversations with Kiefer Bartek, the sheriff. How you doing, man? JJ Blake. JJ Blake is godly, and I've been saying it. Sean Hendricks and my tag team partner, Jus Nic. He will be able to follow me real quick. What was I'm like, come on, dog. Come on.
We are going to talk about Just Nick too, because the way that it sounded with you and Nick is you are joined at the hip. But let's start at the beginning. Where did you guys find each other as a tag team? As a tag team in the wrestling scene.
So shout out to this company, On Top, On Bar, OTOB. Oh man, we miss you guys. They uh had an idea. The team at OTOB had an idea of just putting us together. Uh, because I know the owner of OTOB very well. Derek Profit, and he just, I guess he got with his team, uh JP and Troy, and he just sung the praises of me over there because they were fans of me from day one. uh and then I guess I be talking, I be saying so many things, and I'm just like, Nick, he's so good, he got good very quick, just came out of the blue. And they put us together for some reason.
Wait,
They called us just
wait. So it was just coincidence that you guys teamed up.
it was just coincidence that the flyer dropped. The flyer dropped, and we was like, hey, come
We're
tag
here.
it.
We're here.
The greatest, most nonchalant thing that ever happened in my career. They was just like, yeah, we'll just throw you together, and you guys go out there and have fun. Yeah, 3 years later. 3 years later, we're
Just
still having
go.
fun.
Because I think with tag teams, because it's such a very different division altogether. And teaming up, of course, was it a rocky build up to having this friendship, or was it something that kind of really transitioned so well working with Mick together?
Oh, it transitioned very well. Me and Nick working together. It was very easy because we're both very driven people. We want to just be the best, you know. So it's very easy to have conversations with Nick. The hardest part about this tag team wrestling stuff is the learning curve. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's this is some Dark Souls levels type stuff, man. Like
That's oddly specific, but go ahead.
like it's it, it's so hard to make this stuff so good. It's so much psychology and little things that you're not taught until you're in the middle of it, and then you learn it. It is like uh, so hard to make this tag team wrestling stuff so good. So it's a blessing that I have Nick, and we have the coaches that we have, and our friends who are also good at the tag team stuff. Purple Haze, uh, uh, Prince Alexander, and Stevie Hendricks. Those guys been killing it for a long time. We able to get advice from them, and uh, uh, Fly Deaf from Reality of Wrestling. We're really tapped in to the people who do this well, so we can do this well.
Because especially because Nick mentioned it on his interview, for you guys to pin together the person who's down to put yourself over, how important is that as a tag team to do those things just so that you sense the togetherness when you guys do team up as a tag team?
It's really important because um people forget that in tag team wrestling, there. Okay, I'll put it like this: people want to be Shawn Michaels so bad that
Hmm.
they kind of crap on Marty Jannetty. The
Oh,
Rockers
okay.
the Rockers were a great freaking tag team because they were on the same page at all freaking times on television, and they have legendary stories about how they're on the same page outside of the ring as well. So Nick is full of ideas, and just this one idea that Nick had to always pin the person together as a team, it really sets us apart. It's just another thing that me and Nick have that has been done by a bunch of great tag teams, but that just really sets us apart
Okay.
because we're not we're not we're not just two guys in it for ourselves. No, we are we are in it for each other's benefit. This is my brother. I will
Oh,
protect him. You know,
okay.
this is this is why we're, like you said, joined at the hip, stuck together like glue.
Yeah, because of course, like you did have the Texas Contender Series tag titles too. How much of that hard work has finally paid off for you and for Nick as a tag team?
Oh man, so much, man. I like to tell people all the time because it's true. It's not a flex, even though it kind of is. But
It'd be so low
uh,
key. I love it.
uh, we have the privilege of getting the red carpet rolled out for us, no matter where we go, no matter what company we go to. They recognize the work that we've both put in as singles competitors, and they recognize the work that we've put in as a tag team. And so they just, whenever we go to other companies, out of town, out of state, even they roll out the red carpet for us. It's real superstar treatment. So it's been it's been very fruitful for me and Nick as of late.
Because it's funny. We talked about the pineapple, and
Yeah.
okay, I am going to bring this up because I was at AEPW. I was running photos on the show a couple of weeks ago. Is that pineapple a symbol of your teamwork coming in, or is just like a prop that you bring to every show that you can?
Man, I am the pineapple lord. I will show up with any type of pineapple
Don't tell me you
paraphernalia.
brought it.
Oh, I have it. But
It's somewhere in the car. It's somewhere in the car.
it's in the car. It's in the car. I have it. But I will always keep something pineapple related close by at all times.
Oh my god.
uh it uh it just became its own thing. I will never forget after a random show, because I can't even tell you what show it was. I can't tell you what I did that day, who I wrestled, what was going on in life. I don't remember. But a kid a kid said that I am the pineapple lord. And I was like, I'm taking that. I like that. I like that.
That kid better not show up with royalties if they.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
owe him some money.
Oh my god. All right. But like, it's basically just it's just a symbol for you guys to bring to a show, just to like really set apart yourselves from a lot of the tag teams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who, like, er- in the era of wrestling where everybody wants to be so serious, they want to be so serious so bad. I come out with a pineapple.
It diffused me the first time I saw you.
Like, how I like to think about it is like, yeah, a a lot of people like are very, very serious about being taken serious in professional wrestling.
Right.
Dude, I am we are so unbothered. We're coming out with this great citrus fruit right here. Oh, did I mention we're two of the best wrestlers in the entire state?
Oh.
Did I mention that as well? We can go.
Yeah, but he's a pineapple. It's gonna
But
throw
he's
you
a
off a
pineapple.
little. Oh my god. Okay, I'm tearing up. Okay. But of course, oh my god, I'm derailing the conversation. I love it. Anyways, of course, like with tag teams, of course, like you do have your solo runs too. And I guess for me, because I haven't been in Wrestlerave ever, like, tell us what Wrestlerave is and what was it like going on your singles run while still teaming up with Nick over as a tag team.
Man, it is okay. So before I get into the importance of Wrestlerave and what it is to me, being a singles competitor and simultaneously learning how to do this tag team wrestling stuff
Okay.
is another Dark Souls chapter. That's what this is. Learning how to be a good singles competitor and also learning how to be a good tag team competitor at the same time is hard. I will not I will not understate how hard this stuff is. But uh being in Wrestlerave is is top 3 achievements for me in wrestling, because when I first was getting in on the independent scene here, T-Ray T-Ray was just in he I didn't know it was his retirement run, but he
He's
was in
coming back now.
mode.
He's returning.
Yeah, right. Right. So it was his retirement run, and he was just he was a part of Wrestlerave, and I just wanted to be anywhere that T Ray was.
Okay.
What's up, T Ray? I just like he's just so freaking cool, so freaking good, too big to be doing all the stuff that he's able to do. And like I was just like, wherever he is, I need to be there because he has eyes on him. I need to get eyes on me. I need to get a match with T Ray or
Right.
something like that. So um he was uh uh he was in Wrestlerave, and I forgot how I think I just showed up to the arena
Okay.
and just let them know, hey, I am very interested in your product. I really want to be here. I really want an opportunity. If you need anything, please let me know. Please keep me in mind. And that turned into me being, and I'm not just saying this just because, but we have put on some of the most profitable shows in Wrestle history ever since I got the belt. So I like from just wanting to be wherever T Ray was to being possibly the most successful heavyweight champion in the company's history is super insane. It's super cool. Oh man, Wrestle means the world to me. Being the champion means the world to me. Them bringing in talent from all over the world just to test my skills, and same thing with Nick as well. It means the absolute world to me. I love the fact that I can draw in so many people. I love the fact that Wrestle Rave gives me great opponents, great competition that is usually completely outside of the box or seemingly inaccessible. You know, Wrestlerave is just able to get it like Nick versus David Young, a TNA original. Like, how did we get? How did we do that? like, this is something very random. But Wrestle Rave held a show. I can't remember what it was. I think it was one of the Ghouls Night Outs. But they brought out Charlie Haas
Wow.
just on some random stuff.
Oh my
It was Charlie
god.
Haas versus Chris Carter. At home at home. like, Charlie Haas came to our house. like wow.
You just never
so
expect it. You're like, what is this?
Ye- yes, because wrestling is full of those moments. Like just a
Right.
few days ago, I was in the ring with Shelton Benjamin.
Oh,
Like
wait. Elaborate. Elaborate.
he, so
You brought it up. Hey.
yeah, so uh, my one of my trainers was saying that Shelton is coming to where we train at to roll around a little bit, and they just needed some help setting up the ring and stuff like that. So I showed up, helped set up the ring, trained a little bit, and then the current AEW World Tag Team Champion just walks in the building.
Where did it come from? What's going on?
like, yeah, right? Like what is life, man? He just walked in like, yeah, I'm a normal person. Yeah, this is cool. Not like he's not famous at all. Like he's not been on TV for the last what 25 years plus. Like it was so cool. I got to roll around. I got to roll around with him, and he taught us some stuff. It's what is life, man?
That's just
What is
greatness
life?
rushing on you. That's what it means. Oh my god. Oh, okay. before we go any further, I know we're digging a rabbit hole so deep you have to get out as soon as possible. But I digress. Throughout the year too, knowing where your career is heading, like what are some of the goals that you're looking forward to? What are some milestones that you would like to cross in for this year?
For this year, I want back the new Texas Pro Tag Team Championships.
Okay.
I want that back. I was never there to lose my belt.
Oh.
We made it. Me and Nick made it to the finals of the All for One for All tournament, and we came up short. I don't know what I have to do, but Nick and I have to get back to those tag team championships.
It's unfinished business.
Never.
It sounds like
Yeah.
unfinished business.
It is. It is very much unfinished business. Very professional and personal. Like you have no idea how personal it is that I want those belts back. Like it was a great honor to win those belts. And then ever since we got new belts,
Oh yeah,
like,
that looks those belts look dope, man.
oh my god, those belts are oh my god, I need those belts in my life.
Okay.
So I need some pictures with them belts. like the design, the color scheme,
Yep.
it just looks prestigious.
Yep.
It looks like it deserves to be on a mantle somewhere. I need that.
That's a feather on your cap, but it's a feather on your cap for sure.
Yes.
How about, of course, with your tag goals that you have, but for you on a singles level, is there anything that you would like to cross off for the year? I'm tearing up. Oh, excuse me.
Any singles championship in New Texas Pro, whether that be the Lone Star Championship, which is held by Izzy James, the NWA Texas Heavyweight Champion as well, and the New Texas Pro World Championship, currently held by Carter Black, formerly known as Mysterious Q.
We're just at the same
Yes.
time.
I would love to carry the flag of New Texas Pro in a bigger way than I already do. In terms of singles championships this year, um, uh, if I'm not gonna say if, but when I reach the next level of this indie professional wrestling stuff, when the letters of the company means that much more, I want to win any and every dope looking championship there is. Oh man, I just love belt designs, and when the guys go all out for it, like give me all the belts, give me and Nick all the tag team championships. Give have you seen the United 210 tag team championship?
Oh, they'll get you started. I go there every month. Of course, I'll see those.
Jesus,
Yep.
those, oh my god, those belts look like you got to hold your pinky up when you.
You just need a teacup and a tea, and you're like, yes, high class, high class. Oh my! Speaking of belts too, good.
No, yeah, those belts I would love to hold. AAPW has some great tag team championships.
Yep.
I know you said singles and I got back to tag team.
No, keep going. That's fine.
Um, what would be what what would be a good singles champ? I do want another run with the Texas Contender Series championship. I'm
Okay.
the shortest reigning Texas Contender Series champion.
How long was that?
But
You gotta explain that now because you brought that up.
4 days.
Oh no!
4 days. But those 4 days
You went out with a bang.
so great. Oh my God. What? I had social media lit up. like Kenny Kalypso, the Texas Contender Series champion. Yes. Yes.
4 days. I'm out. Oh God.
um and let me think more high profile. Um I would love to challenge for the NWA Texas Heavyweight Championship or any of the NWA Texas championships that they have right now. One of my closest friends that's like a brother to me, Austin Jordan, who's out there at Dog Pound. He's a former NWA Texas DPCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. It's a lot of letters.
I know it's a mouthful.
But yeah, he's a former junior heavyweight champion uh and two-time NWA Texas DPCW tag team champion. Like I need some of them NWA titles my way. Yeah,
Okay.
come on, Billy Corgan, Joe Galley, you know. Yeah, I'm right here, dog.
I was going to ask this too. You have a liking with title belts in general. What's like your most favorite that you've seen, whether as a fan or you did see one in the show?
This is the easiest question of the entire interview. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you for asking me this question. Before I answer that, shout out to Dustin Wynn, the Wind Dragon. He's a he's also a fellow belt mark just as I. But oh my God, the the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I think it's the 8th generation.
Jeez. 8th generation. That's Okada.
Okada.
Yep, that was Okada. I knew it.
Yes. Like, oh my God. Like, that was the first thing I saw when I first started watching New Japan was that belt. Oh my God. That belt is just everything. When they had the names on all the plates, I know that belt was heavy.
Oh yeah, it's huge. And like, someone like Okada who doesn't have like a much of a frame, like he looks small. He looks so small with that belt.
Yes, he does, but he also looks right.
Yeah,
he also looks so freaking cool with that belt. Like I told myself I was going to win 2 championships in my lifetime. I was going to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and the NXT Championship.
Right.
Because both of those belts were just
that's drip. To be honest, that's drip. That is drip.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, that's my favorite belt design, favorite belt of all time. That is it's like if you got a rapper's chain, right? and you just zoomed in and made a belt out of it. Like
oh my. Oh, this is great. Oh goodness. So this was fun. I thought we've had I'm going to see it up front. We did have some technical issues, but this was a joy to hear you and share your story about your wrestling journey, Kenny. So, and I've seen you in so many shows. I've seen you. I'm gonna have to watch you as a singles wrestler down the line with Wrestlerave. So I know there's one coming up within the next month. So, but I really want to appreciate your time telling your story, both as a tag wrestler and as a singles wrestler.
Man, thank you for having me. I hope I was able to drop some information because I just feel like we got on here and just started laughing and telling jokes. So
it doesn't have to be. And usually, I would do it like very straightforward, but I tend to feed off people's energy. So like when you throw a joke your way, I'll be like, okay, I have to roll with it. So it's ebbs and flows in every conversation. It's not just how I usually do things, where it's like it looks super serious, but it doesn't really have to be. But they can have some levity on an interview. So it's not. It's neither a good or a bad thing because it's you at
Mhm.
the end of the day.
Yes, yes. But like I said, it was a long time coming. I am very happy that I was able to do this interview with you on your podcast. Yeah, it's I enjoyed a lot of your work that I seen on Instagram and stuff. So this is a win for me. Super dub for me.
So we'll end our conversation with this. And if you were in the same room as an adolescent version of you, what would you like to talk to him about?
Mm.
It's back to the hard questions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, right. uh, um, I would I would tell him, don't focus too much on the negative. Don't focus too much on the negative. Uh you're doing the right thing, and you made the right decision by choosing to follow your dreams, because that's more than what a lot of people would say in my personal life, and in a lot of my professional life as well.
Right.
So don't pay too much attention to the negative. You're doing the right thing. Keep pushing forward.
How did overcoming adversity really change your perspective from focusing on the hard times, but really focusing on the good stuff that's coming in your life?
um how did
Another
it
hard
help?
question.
Yeah, right. But you said, how did overcoming adversity help
How did it
with that?
change your perception on focusing on the negative to now focusing on the good things that are coming in your life?
I would say, a younger me had a perception that uh the good times just keep on rolling, like it just keep on. But um following my dreams, following my passion of being in professional wrestling, and being a professional wrestler is full of adversity. So you have to just, what's the word that I'm looking for? You have to cherish the good times that you have with during adversity, because the some you get to it gets to a point, especially in professional wrestling, where there's a lot of things that will knock you down mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that. Maybe this match didn't go as good as you wanted it to, or maybe maybe this run with this company didn't go as well as you wanted it to. Maybe your workouts are not hitting like you wanted to. uh there's going to be adversity, all like a lot. It's going to be coming from every which direction, but you just have to cherish the good times within the adversity, in order to stay positive, stay persistent, keep going, staying motivated.
And of course, like being a tag team partner with Nick, how did that really help you in your journey, both as a tag wrestler and being that singles wrestler that you're doing today?
Repeat the question one more time. Let me make sure I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
Having Nick as your partner,
Uh-huh.
how did that help you in your own life as a wrestler and as a person? Because tag teams are in unison and you guys work so much together. But for Nick to build you up to how you're doing things in the ring, how did that really shape you into that person or wrestler that you are today?
It's it tagging with Nick. I just have a bunch of memories just rolling through my head at once. But I'll say this: Nick has been the most stable person in and out of the business that I've been around. In the whole, like, pretty much this whole time. So, uh, anytime that I'm in my head, like, man, I don't know, this didn't go right. I'm not feeling this, or I made a boneheaded mistake, and Nick is almost always there with a listening ear, being a shoulder I can lean on, someone I can confide in, and same with him, so just really being there for each other during the adversity is like I was saying, like those good times within the adversity, the like those light within the dark cloud. Nick has been a light within the dark cloud for me so many times. And I know I've been the same for him as well.
Okay, cool. We just hit the Elden Ring Night Rain DLC portion of our podcast. I have nothing left to see. It went from Dark Souls to the hardest game series to the most easiest. But so I have nothing left to give. You have the floor, and where can we find you?
You can find me all over social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What's the other one? TikTok. Yeah. Yeah.
All these young
They
kids and their
unbanned.
TikToks.
Yeah, they unbanned TikTok. We did it. You can find me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Kenny Kalypso, the Pineapple Lord. You can type in any one of those: KennyKalypso. And the Pineapple Lord, you should know how to spell both of those words.
Please do. Whoever finds this, please do. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I had an ex look me up on ChatGPT. Her words, not mine. So,
Oh my
hey,
god.
AI know about the Pineapple Lord, man.
Yeah,
Ask
yeah.
about me to AI.
Oh my goodness. What are some shows? I'm gonna. Oh, hold on. What shows are you gonna be on? When this episode airs?
By the time this episode airs, let's see. I keep a calendar on my phone, but we already had more than enough technical difficulties, so I don't. So I want to say Texas Indie Showcase should be on the horizon by the time this episode
July
airs.
26th.
Yes. Wrestlerave has already announced their match. So they're still All Fury Pro. If they're there, and then I'm part of Texas Contender Series, they've definitely announced themselves
Okay.
as part of Texas Indie Showcase. Even if I'm not working, I will be in the building. I'm going to be finding something to drink on, finding something to talk mess about, and make jokes. So please,
Oh my goodness.
please come find me.
For those who are watching and listening and are tuning in on iTunes, wow, hold on, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all these platforms. I don't know why I said iTunes, but I digress. But for those who are tuning in to this podcast, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be on to the next one. Bye.